Good morning. So, yesterday was one of those middle-aged birthdays, and I took it off of Facebook. And I did that because, well, I wanted a quiet birthday. And that's not to disconnect from anybody, it's just because that's what I needed at this time. So I'm learning in the middle of my years that doing hard things sometimes is not fun, but it's part of reality. And I did a very hard thing right over here this morning. Now, y'all, modern day farming is not easy. And we have chicken manure, and we also have, with those chickens, them needing to have a house cleaned out pretty often because of the fact that so many of them like to sleep together at night in one particular hut, and that's fine. So I take care of that. I've got the right tools, and I've been handling that for a little while now. Don't necessarily like to, but I've been doing it. Well, we're fixing to plant a fall crop, and this is my first year to be kind of the one that does more of the part of taking care of things when Terry is away at work in the daytime, especially the garden. And I've always helped with the garden here and there and intermittent, but it's not been my gig. But sometimes when you're in your middle years, you do weird things. And my weird thing that I picked up doing was the garden so that I could get exercise as well as take care of something and see it grow. So yeah, the hard thing. I took that litter and I made it into a liquid, and I cleaned out all of the watermelons and the cantaloupe vine, and I got in that nasty stuff with something and started pouring it on there. Y'all, it was just gross. Okay, I'm just gonna say it. It was nasty and it was gross. But that's okay, because I accomplished it. And then I got in the pool. So yeah, there's some modern day to this thing too, because I got in the pool and got clean. Because the pool also needed cleaned out. Because yesterday we had a great storm, and thank goodness for the rain. We needed the rain terribly, but it brought with it a lot of storm stuff, and it had to come out of the pool. So don't you love it when you're in your middle age and you have to do things like that serve a twofold purpose? So yeah, I got clean when I did that. But I wanted to talk about that hard thing for a minute, because I did an even harder thing yesterday on my birthday. You know, July has been a little difficult for me for a little while now, probably about this whole 25 years of this century, because I had to do a very hard thing about that time when I was in my middle 20s, and I had to make a hard decision about letting go. And it always comes back to me around my birthday. Not really, that's not fun, is it? But it always comes rolling back around, but that's okay, because doing hard things keeps us strong. And that's what I want to leave you with today, because yesterday was my birthday, as I said, and I had to do one of the hardest things I've ever had to do on my birthday, besides what I had to do 25 years ago. And I had to take care of a very sick chicken myself. Most of the time in our lives of raising anything, I've let Terry handle that. But Terry was at Mom's trying to help her with something. I was supposed to be over there for my little birthday supper with Elia and Mom and Terry very shortly. And I'd done everything I could do to help this girl to survive. So I did a hard thing yesterday, and it was really difficult. I won't joke. But you know what? I did it. Even on that day. I took care of her, and I did it mercifully. So I want to challenge you today to be willing to do something hard for yourself. Maybe somebody around you. Maybe it's a conversation you need to have. that you've been dreading. Maybe it's taking better care of yourself, and you've been putting that off. Getting your health back. Perhaps it's getting right with someone. Who knows what your hard thing may be today. But I want to encourage you, because as hard as that was, and it was, and as hard as this morning was, getting those vines up from the watermelons and the cantaloupe and putting down that litter, syrupy, nasty litter, I've completed the task. Yes, red as a beet. That's come with middle age too. It's getting eczema when I'm out and about, so I take care of everything before about 9:30, and I'm out of the sun for right now, most of the time. Be willing to take care of your hard things. I promise you this. It won't be your first. Probably won't be your last. But when you have completed that, you will know that you are more capable than you realize. And ask the Lord to help you, because He will help you do the hard things. Even if it involves chicken litter. By the way, all I could do was keep telling myself, I'm going to be in there cleaning it out and getting clean myself. Love that multitasking that gets me clean too. Bye, y'all.